to the people who really deserve a trophy. This creator thanked the UAE Civil Defense for their quick action after his room burnt down. A man's room burned down and was put out very soon after by the UAE Civil Defense team. He posted a video on TikTok soon after expressing his gratitude.
The man was in awe of how quick the emergency teams responded. Unfortunately, he lost quite a few belongings in the fire, but thankfully he was unharmed and safe, which is the most important object, honestly.
Yeah, the most important. Yes, the most important objective. I agree. I think it's really cool. Have you ever had to deal with a fire?
Not personally in our house, but I remember in one of the apartments that a few years back, we were living in this apartment and a fire happened. Fire broke out in one of the apartments downstairs. We were upstairs, so we were not affected, but still we had to evacuate. But that's the only fire experience that I had to experience. But it was put out really quickly thanks to the team because they respond so quickly. Like within an hour it was out.
A lot of times you don't even realize that there was a fire until after, or like maybe you smell smoke and you're like, oh.
Yeah, and we went down, we looked at the apartment like, oh, okay, something happened, but they responded so quickly. Like by the time we evacuated, it was over.
They really are so quick with like most of these incidents, like 100%. Almost all of these incidents. It's really amazing. I remember as a kid, I was very small, and basically my mom had made butter chicken.
I love butter chicken. What a story. Okay.
My mom had made butter chicken. I was sitting in the kitchen and I had finished my like second serving and I was on the way to the kitchen to get my third serving of butter chicken. Yeah. And I took the chicken and then I like walked out and next thing you know, we smell smoke from the kitchen. No. And when we like run into the kitchen, we see like the entire top half.
Oh my
For
God.
some reason, see, this is where I feel like there was like some kind of like blessing because if the fire had spread towards the bottom, it would have gone to the gas cylinder, which would have been terrible. But it went. This is back in 2012, 11, 10, 9 or something. Okay. But instead the fire went on top to like the cupboards.
Thank God.
So it went on top and I remember just staring at the fire and I should have been concerned but all about like the house as a whole, but all I could think about was what happened to the butter chicken.
Oh my God. Me.
I was like 10 years old, okay, so I'm going to give myself some grace.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I remember like, I remember my watchman first itself, like, he like jumps into, we went down to call him and then he like jumps into action. He goes, pulls out the...
Mashallah, what a hero also.
Yeah, he goes, pulls out the extinguisher and like, starts doing that. And then obviously very quickly the defense team comes in and they also help. It's really cool. It's really nice. But what I also have to you just made me realize that a lot of times like citizens help out so nicely because they know how to operate extinguishers. Yeah, which is a very important skill, Joseph.
That is really important skill. I've always wanted to learn, but I think it's easy to learn. By the way, you just have to hold it and then press. And
there's a thing to pull out and then hold, press. But
when it comes to such situations, I feel like everyone jumps in to help. Like no one leaves you stranded, especially here in apartments or anywhere else. People here have a sense of community. They're not going to leave you alone, like deal with it. No, they will jump in and help you. And the fact that they jumped in and helped you really quickly and they saved your butter chicken as well, and as well as your house.
I don't know if they saved the butter chicken, actually. I don't remember eating it a fourth time.
But at least you're safe.
Yes.
Belongings are safe.
Yes.
House is safe.
House was safe.
This is the most important thing.
Everything was safe. Yes.
And your lives were saved.
Yes.
Which was
nobody was harmed.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that
so many like tips and stories in this episode.
Really? What a
I hope you all had something to take away from this.
Yeah. Me and Annika like motivational speakers today. Are we? I would like to call ourselves the motivational speakers of Lovin Dubai. We're so good.